noticed that almost every time you turn on the TV or the news, there's almost always something about somebody getting killed by a gun. Shootings happen everywhere, workplaces, churches, and even schools. The Second Amendment gives people the right to own a gun, but the Second Amendment was written in a time when the most common guns were long rifles that had to be reloaded after every shot. Today's automatic rifles with high-capacity magazines can turn what was once a murder into a mass killing. When the Second Amendment was written, it was meant to allow the militia to have guns in order to protect our citizens. It is not an unlimited right to own any type of gun for any purpose whatsoever. I don't understand why people today need large assault rifles for self-defense. I think that it is past time for Americans to stop seeing gun violence as an everyday routine, and I believe that it is time for our government to take action. Other countries such as Great Britain and Australia have taken steps in response to mass shootings that have practically eliminated these incidents in recent years. In Australia, after a mass shooting in 1996, which killed 35 people, new gun laws were put into place. The new laws banned automatic rifles and shotguns. All guns now require a permit and need to be registered. Guns can only be sold by licensed firearm dealers, and limits were placed on the amount of ammunition that they could sell. New gun owners had to be 18 years old and had to complete a gun safety course before they could get a gun. Also at this time, the government bought back over 700,000 illegal weapons. Because of these new controls, Australia has had no mass shootings in the last 19 years. After a mass shooting in Great Britain at an elementary school, which killed 16 kids in 1996, new gun regulations were put into place. By 2011, gun crime in Great Britain had decreased by 53%. There were at least 126 mass shootings in the United States between 2000 and 2014, and those numbers continue to grow. In my opinion, it's time that our Congress stood up to the National Rifle Association and those who oppose any type of gun regulations in order to put an end to this madness.